Hey, what's going on, crypto fam? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have y'all here. First off, let me apologize for not streaming like I said I would yesterday. I do plan on streaming today. All right, the cash giveaway will continue today. All right, around maybe like 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So make sure y'all turn on the notifications. And make sure you sub if you're not sub if you don't want to miss it. All right. So straight up, just hopping right into it. This picture right here, I didn't know if this was a fake or if it was a real one, but from what's going around on social media, this looked like it's actually like a leak picture of what the Shiba Swap is going to look like. And this is pretty much going to be like this right here. The screen is pretty much like the swap feature, where you're going to be able to swap like Bitcoin for Sheep, or swap, right here it says just swap Sheep for leash. And it's looking clean. It's looking clean. Right now it's currently in the dark mode because when the Sheep Swap comes out, we'll have like two options. We'll be able to put it in the dark mode, pretty much color, and then we can also have it in the Shiba color texture. So I'll probably have it in the dark mode because I have sensitive eyes, and it's looking clean. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking clean. Like even at the top of the screen, you can see like the balances. You can see like the sheep balance, the leash balance, the bone balance. It looks clean. I'm digging it. I love it. I can't wait for it to come out. Like, come on, it's like I don't want to rush them, but I'm ready for it. Like, I'm so ready for it. But there are a lot of videos that I still have to, I feel like, put out there before the Shiba Swap does come out, so people can be a bit more, not even a bit more familiar, a lot, like a way more familiar. Have way more of an idea of what to do when the Shiba Swap actually comes out. Because I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all don't know what the Shiba Swap is all about, you will lose out on more potential money. Okay. Like it's just that good if you know what you're doing once this project comes out. All right, so you do not want to be behind on that. So we got the leak, we got the Shiba Swap leak. On Reddit, we have someone who's his name is Sheep Informer. He posts like a lot of like sheep and news and stuff on Twitter. He says Shiba Swap testing is ongoing. Check my test wallet. He said at the same time, the audit continues. He said what we are testing is the UI and general workflow while performing staking. Farming, transferring LPs, which stands for liquidity pools. If you guys are unfamiliar with liquidity pools, check out my video. It's called "This Shiba Inu Guide Will Help People Become Thousandaires and Billionaires." I mean, thousandaires and millionaires. Sorry, and potential billionaires too. Out there, there's a lot of people who are already millionaires. But yeah, check that video out if you guys are unfamiliar with liquidity pools. I tried to explain that to the best that to the best of my ability. What else he said? He said the UI is pretty neat in my opinion, clean, but with some rough edges here and there. Team was working on these things. He also said, however, I won't leak screenshots. What I can do is share my wallet address and Coven. What I did, used the site to buy some sheep, leash, moved a test LP to Shiba Swap. And he said, I think that was it. Today I tried to do some things too with leash. He said this was all on the Coven test network. He also said, feel free to check it. Maybe I can do a transaction for the non-believers. He said, release dates. Only the dev team can decide, but these tests are important because we think the usage of Shiba Swap will be huge. And he said change in scale was one if the reason for more and more audits. Never expected 400,000 potential users in day one. A single UI quirk can trigger a huge reaction and create confusion. He says thanks Shiba Army for your patience and beware of scams. So pretty much they're still doing some testing and stuff. They want to make sure that the Shiba Swap comes out just as perfect as it can be, which I mean, of course, like for those who don't know, like I feel like this coin is relying. I feel like these coins are going to rely a huge amount on this swap being successful. If the swap has issues and the swap isn't doing what it's supposed to do, then I wouldn't be surprised if the value of the coin drop. Okay, because at that point, then it really is just a meme coin, But if the Shiba Swap is to be successful like they plan it to be, then going straight to the moon. All right. Making a bunch of money, making a bunch of profit. It's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of happy people, on the internet, and so on and so forth. So try not to rush them. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask questions, but don't try to just like, throw an attitude at them and rush them, because I feel like that'll just that'll just put more weight on their shoulders, and then that's more of a chance of them just coming out the Shiba Swap, and it's not as good as we expect it to be. But yeah, he said that they pretty much said that they never expected this many people to already like be a part of the Shiba squad. They said it's 400,000 potential users that can just be on the Shiba Swap day one, and that is it, because a lot of people who invest in crypto, Like it's some people who might buy crypto and they forget about it, but I feel like with this coin, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people who are just like checking their coins, right now, checking in a minute later, an hour later, and as soon as that Shiba Swap comes, everybody's gonna storm the Shiba Swap. And a lot of times when it's a lot of traffic going to just one, one website or just one exchange, it comes so much traffic to where transactions are slow, and just the whole ability to use the Shiba Swap would just become bad. So just don't rush them. If you have questions, ask them, but just it's not what you say, it's how you say it. All right. So we have that, and then we also have, what do you have right here? This is very important right here. This is very, very important. Same person right here, Shiba Former. He's also posted the recent post that I just read. He said you can only do staking, which is like bury, of SHIB and Shiba Swap by multiples of 1 million. He says you won't be able to stake 999,000 SHIB if you have and then he said if you have 1,000,001, you can just stake 1 million. He said 1 million is currently between $10 and $11. No such limits for leash. You can stake partial leash. So he's pretty much saying, for those who don't know, like when the Shiba Swap comes out, we're gonna have two options that we can do, right? All right, so for pretty much when the Shiba Swap comes out, the reason why the Shiba Swap is going to be such a huge thing is because the features that it has that you can do. All right, so one of the features is dig, the other feature is bury. So he's pretty much saying that when you bury, let me go back to it. He said that when you bury, which is the option right here, bury, which is quote unquote, it's like means stake. Stake is pretty much like you agreeing to hold your coins for a certain amount of time. They'll allow you to have 33% of the coins you stake available to you, but the other 66% of the coins that you want to stake are going to be held for 6 months. And as those 6 months go by, you get rewards for holding coins, and then once that 6 months is over, you get back the coins that you buried, and you get the rewards. Hopefully, I'm hoping they give us the rewards like on a weekly basis, like every 7 days. But he's pretty much saying once you pretty much put like your SHIB coins or your leash coins and you put them in the bury option, it's going to have to go by like 1 million at a time. Like it's going to have to be like 1 million, like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million exactly. It can't be like 2.5 million. And I feel like a lot of people have balances of SHIB like that. I feel like a lot of people have like maybe 2.3 million SHIB or 3.7 million SHIB. It's like if you have 3.7 million SHIB, you'll only be able to put 3 million into the bury option. So right now I feel like a good idea to do is if you have 2.3 million and you just because you have 2.3 million, if you want to buy some more just to make it an even 3 million, so you at least know that you can have that entire 3 million, or just a certain amount that can go in here without having to worry about not being able to put as much as you want. Me personally, when the swap comes out, I'm not going to put all my tokens in it anyways. I'm gonna put like half of my tokens in it. So right now I'll show y'all right here. So right now I currently have 631 million SHIB, and I have other SHIB coins like on Qcoin, and I have some on crypto.com. So I'm going to put all of these in here because I have other coins that are on other websites. But and then as far as leash, I have 5.6 leash. So I'll most likely put like maybe 1 or 2 leash tokens in, and then just hold the other ones, just have the other ones available to me. So I'm not gonna put all my coins in. I'm gonna just put like half in, just because the fact that when you do bury your like coins, like I said, you'll have 33% of those coins you bury available to you at all times, but that other 66% is going to have to come out 6 months. And usually when you do that, when you put your coins into something like this, which is called a stake, if you want to take it out early, sometimes, like a lot of times, there's a penalty. So you have to be careful with that. I don't know what the penalty is right now, but we will find out when it comes out. All right, or it may not be a penalty. We'll see. What else? So what else do you have? So that's that. Also, LT Shiba, shout outs to them. They posted that an exchange called Hit to BTC. It says, "Dear traders, we have successfully added SHIB by Shiba Inu coin to our platform. Trade SHIB against Bitcoin and USDT." So that's anytime SHIB or just any other crypto that I'm investing in or you're investing in gets listed on another exchange, this adds on to more potential buyers. So that's always a plus. So we got it listed on another exchange. And then also right here, we also had CryptoMats, which is another exchange. They posted, it says, "We are thrilled to announce that SHIB has been listed on CryptoMats. Once upon a time, there was a very special dog that was a Shiba Inu, and this dog inspired millions of people around the world. Get Shiba Inu on cryptomat.io. Of course, get it. But make sure you do your own research first, though. But make sure you do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research, all right? Okay, well, so we have, so I seen this about 2 days ago, but I forgot to post it. Pretty much they show like the little Shibby on the bones and the legend of the leash, supposed to be like an Indiana Jones type, you know, play on. But it says right here, it says bone tokens. It says when ShibaSwap starts, the total supply of bone will be 0. It says you have to dig, which is like farm, or bury, which is stake, which is what I was just talking about, to earn them. It says you would use your sheep and leash to get the rewards. And then it says, quote, then it says at the bottom, it says if you see a bone token that, in the market today, it's not the same bone token that's in the ShibaSwap, okay? There's a lot of scam coins that we all have to look out for. Anytime there's some like new cryptocurrency that comes out and it's like popular, or you know, people believe it's going to be popular, they already start working on like a fake one just to scam people, all right? A lot of people fall for it, and you know, it's sad. It's honestly sad how people would go that far to, you know, creating a whole nother fake cryptocurrency just to have people like fall for it and, you know, steal their money. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. I feel like that's a sad excuse for anyone to do anything like that. But that's what it just comes to us doing our research and making sure we're actually buying what we believe we're buying. You know, you have to check the token addresses. You have to check the websites. Make sure you are buying the right token. All right. There's also like some coin called ShibaSwap coin, and a lot of people thought that was actually the ShibaSwap coin. It wasn't the ShibaSwap coin. Make sure you are buying the right coin from the exact official website, all right? But also I wanted to talk about the bone token right here. So they said that when ShibaSwap starts, the total supply of bone will be 0. So it's like, in order to get bone tokens, we're going to have to, because at first I thought we were going to be able to buy bone tokens, but no. In order to get bone tokens, you're going to have either sheep coins or leash coins. And when you put them into, I'll show you right here, when you put them in the dig option or the bury option, that's going to allow you to earn bone tokens. So this is how you're going to own. So this is how you're going to earn bone tokens. And keep in mind, when they do that liquidity event thing, that the liquidity event is going to allow us to earn 10 times more bone. Okay, when it comes out. So right here, real quick, just to remind y'all, ShibaSwap, they're having something called a liquidity event. To get ShibaSwap off on the right path, we are having a 2-week liquidity event. During these 2 weeks, you can bring your liquidity for selected pairs from Uniswap or SushiSwap to receive part of the bone returns. Bone will mint at 10x the normal rate only during this 2-week event. All right. Then it says if you have liquidity parked on another exchange, bring it to ShibaSwap for 1,000 bone per block during this liquidity event. After the liquidity event, the block rewards would be reduced. So they're pretty much saying, like, if you're like anyone who's holding like any other coins on different exchanges, they're really trying their best to get other people to come from other exchanges to use the ShibaSwap. All right, so they're really just trying to get as much people as possible to use the ShibaSwap. So there's definitely going to be a lot of people on the ShibaSwap. I'm telling y'all right now. But going back right here, it says you'll pretty much be able to get 10 times the normal rate of bone tokens. All right, so that's more money. That's just more profit, more money, but only for the first 2 weeks. All right, so y'all have to make sure y'all ready. Make sure y'all got the tokens in the MetaMask and the Trust Wallet. And I still have to make a video on how to go about like getting Trust Wallet and MetaMask, so you guys can have a better idea as far as, you know, switching your tokens onto there, because I know a lot of you have tokens and, you know, on Binance or crypto.com or Qcoin or wherever, you're going to have to put your tokens in either a MetaMask or a Trust Wallet in order to get the benefits of ShibaSwap, right? That's how you connect the wallet to the to the ShibaSwap. But I'm gonna make a video on that, all right? But other than that, it's got some pretty good news. So 2 new exchanges, a little sneak peek. What's that? A little leak of what the ShibaSwap looks like. We know that they're testing and stuff. They're just trying to make it bigger and better because they didn't expect that many people to be on. So it's definitely got some cool things. All right, some cool things to look forward to. I'm ready. It's actually going back up. It was down to like 0.7 before I started recording, and it's at 0.8. So it's going up a little bit. But the whole market is you know, down right now. All right, it isn't just Shiba Inu. All right, the whole market, like literally, the whole market. For those who don't know, whenever like Bitcoin is affected in a certain way, a lot of times the whole market, even the patterns look the same. Look at this. Look at that. So just keep holding on. Diamond hands. I do have another video that I plan on posting later today, like after our stream. So I will see y'all soon. Like I said, cash giveaway will continue around like 4 p.m. PDT time, Pacific Daylight Time. So other than that, thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the notifications and support the channel. The more the channel gets supported, the more this coin can blow up and we can all get this profit. Other than that, I love y'all crypto fam. Stay safe. Peace and blessings to you all. Catch you soon. Peace.